Welcome, dear listener. You are about to enter a story from the mystic Rooster's Laws of Attraction by Stephanie Kolar and Nicolette Kolar. Published by Queen's Crown and Akhenaten. Copyright 2017. All rights reserved. No part of this recording or publication may be reproduced or distributed without written permission from the publisher. The characters and events depicted in this work are fictional, and all content is the joint intellectual property of the authors. Now immerse yourself in the tale, Strange Love, written by Nicolette Kolar and Stephanie Kolar. Emperor Li Chan warned his young and beautiful wife not to enter the forsaken portal in the clearing within the dense forest. Ahkun Xu, however, was more defiant than ever. After her husband retired for the night, she sneaked into the castle's foyer, where she met her good friend Chen. "My friend, the emperor, is now fast asleep in his bed. Come, we must go before he wakes. Listen, your highness, what if he wakes and looks for you? You'll need someone to lead him astray and make him believe otherwise. And who better to lie to the emperor than your humble servant?" Ahkun Xu placed her hand gently on Chen's cold, hard cheek. "You're not a servant, my friend. My husband is a great mind. He is China's emperor and a brilliant scientist. He created you, but you are not just a robot or a soulless entity as he and the others may see you. To me, you are my friend who cares for me deeply." The vacantness in Chen's brown eyes somehow transformed into warmth, as if she could truly feel the empathy her queen was expressing. "Let me reboot your system before I leave." Chen remained still while Ahkun Xu removed a panel from her friend's neck and typed in 3 different codes. Bright green lights flashed from Chen's circuits as the codes were entered. "There, my friend, perfect. I'll be back by sunrise and before the emperor's morning breakfast arrives. Don't worry, Chen." She placed a sweet kiss on Chen's cheek before she left. Ahkun Xu ran as fast as she could toward the forest. It was freezing cold that night, and the bitter winds howled around her. She wore a face scarf and a flowing purple gown. She pressed deeper until she reached the clearing in the moonlit forest. Ahkun Xu knew exactly where to enter the portal's opening, for there had been a rift in the fabric of the realm when it was discovered a year ago during her husband's experiment. The rift remained open to anyone. However, no one dared to enter. It was off-limits to all, forbidden. This realm was designated solely for times of war, functioning as a sanctuary for the emperor and empress in the event that another kingdom triumphed over the Chan dynasty. Emperor Li Chan and his wife frequently entered this realm, which he nicknamed the Land of Strange Colors. This enchanted realm was teeming with magical hues. The land and sea gleamed with magnificent lights, and fast-moving auroras danced across the star-filled heavens. Nevertheless, the emperor soon became aware of the realm's strange inhabitants, some of whom were quite monstrous. He also noticed his wife's growing fascination with the realm, which developed into an all-consuming obsession. Emperor Li Chan began to observe Ahkun Xu secretly sneaking off at all hours to visit this foreign land. His wife became distant and seemed visibly unhappy whenever she returned home from the realm. Concerned, the emperor decided to close off the realm forever. The Land of Strange Colors was condemned, and he forbade his wife from entering it anymore. The emperor wouldn't allow her or himself to use that fantastical realm as an escape in case of war. He warned his beautiful wife that if she snuck off to the realm one more time, he would destroy the portal's entrance for good. She agreed. However, she had already defied her husband's orders several times. Ahkun Xu entered the portal. As she ventured in, a wave-like effect cocooned her body. Sudden bursts of vibrant pastel pink, blue, violet, and amaranth hues lit up her eyes, revealing a lovely and gentle palette that introduced her to a new world. The colors resembled candy in their allure. The empress walked to the river, where she often spotted humongous electric fish swimming freely, unafraid of any fishermen ready to catch them for supper. In this realm, no killing of any kind existed. Yellow and green comets ripped across the sky above. Ahkun Xu knelt down, her gown meeting the Aegean teal grass, which bore the scent of heaven and felt like cotton gently brushing against her kneecap. "Ahkun Xu, my friend, where have you been? It has been days since I last saw you," the humongous and luminescent fish spoke aloud. "Oh, Bingwen, how have you been? You're still as bright and magical as the last time my eyes laid upon you. I'm sorry for being late, but the emperor has been watching my every move. If he catches me here, he'll close the portal for good." "Then he must never know, my empress," Bingwen told her worriedly. "I don't think I could ever fathom not seeing your beautiful face." Where is he? Asked Ahkun Xu, a smile of excitement on her face. Bingwen returned a smile, radiating warmth in response. He is in the cave near the swamp, Bingwen replied. He's been frightened, afraid you would never return. He has hidden himself in the dark shadows of the cave. Thank you, Bingwen, Ahkun Xu said, lifting herself up. She crept along the sparkling riverbank, where lustrous white crystals and cherry blossoms floated freely on the surface of the water. Finally, Ahkun Xu reached the black hollow cave, secretly nestled behind the amber forest trees and the Egyptian blue bush swamp. Li Jai, Ahkun Xu called out, peeking her head cautiously into the cave. At first the darkness obscured her view, but her lovely green eyes squinted to see through the shadows. Suddenly, yellowish reptilian eyes glinted, startling her. A figure slowly emerged from the hollow depths. Li Jai, it's you, my love, she exclaimed, radiant joy illuminating her waning spirit as the giant figure stepped into the light. While some might label Li Jai a hideous monster or a freak of nature, to Ahkun Xu, he was the embodiment of her deepest affection, her twin flame, as she fondly called him. My love, you've returned to me, he acknowledged, emotion welling up within him. I feared you would never come back. I believed you were lost to me forever. The green lizard creature, marked by rough, gold-scaled skin, reached out with his large, webbed hands. Ahkun Xu wrapped her arms around him and felt the warmth of their bond surrounding her. I don't think I can leave again, she confessed, trembling. If my husband discovers my betrayal, he will destroy us both, along with this beautiful world we cherish. The lizard's amber eyes glimmered with anguish, and Ahkun Xu felt his longing immerse the depths of her very soul. It's becoming more dangerous. My darling, I cannot allow you to put yourself in peril any longer. You must leave. This separation is torture for me, but if you were to die, I will not be able to survive, he told her in his gravelly, deep voice. Grief overwhelmed Ahkun Xu, and she cried. Although she understood the truth in his words, her tears flowed uncontrollably. But I will perish without you, my love. You may not wear a king's crown or possess riches and ships laden with gold. You are unknown in my world, but those trappings of wealth belong to a superficial realm that I refuse to embrace. This is my rightful domain, a world of endless beauty and ethereal serenity. Please don't let me go. She wept until her eyes were painfully red and swollen. Li Jai gently pried her from his clammy chest and pressed one final kiss to her lips, pouring all his love into that fleeting moment. Though only moments had passed in the realm since Ahkun Xu entered the portal, many hours had elapsed in her world. By the time she emerged, dawn had already broken. She rushed home to her kingdom. As she entered the castle's foyer, her heart nearly stopped at the sight of her husband, Emperor Li Chan, already awake and waiting for her. Clad in a silk ruby robe and rabbit-skin slippers, his hostile eyes burned with fury. You journeyed to that realm again, didn't you? I warned you of the consequences if I discovered you returning to that place. I trusted you. What spell does that strange world have on you? Tell me the truth, he yelled. Ahkun Xu took a deep breath, bracing herself for the storm that was about to unveil. There is no easy way for me to say this, but I am no longer yours. I have fallen in love with someone else. He lives in that strange world, she declared. Emperor Li Chan gasped, the oppressive betrayal suffocating him as wrath and desolation contorted his countenance. He faced his general, a man who had led his army through countless battles. The time is now, the emperor demanded, seething with rage. Seal the realm for good. With terror in her eyes, Ahkun Xu raced upstairs to her royal bedchamber, her heart pounding violently in her chest. She was determined to retrieve her grandfather's emerald, a stone imbued with powerful magical and spiritual properties. Fear consumed her. If she left it behind, her husband could wield its magic to harm both Li Jai and herself. Bursting through her bedroom doors, she found Chen trembling as she hid behind them. My lady, I'm so sorry, I failed you in so many ways, Chen exclaimed, her voice quaking with despair. Chen, Ahkun Xu burst out in surprise and relief. I can't believe you're here, I thought he dismembered you. No, but for a moment, I thought he was going to terminate me during his interrogation. My Empress, please know that I didn't reveal your location. He had spies shadowing you who reported your whereabouts back to him, Chen explained. My dear Chen, none of that matters now. I must return to Li Jai before the Emperor destroys the seal, Ahkun Xu exclaimed, seizing her grandfather's gem from a wooden jewelry box and tucking it securely into her royal gown. You must not abandon me here, my Empress. I cannot endure this fate. Though the Emperor is my creator, the thought of existing in solitude without you is insufferable, Chen implored desperately, and for once, if a robot really could feel, Chen felt sad and alone. Fear not, Chen, you will come with me and live in our new world, Ahkun Xu promised, tears glistening in her eyes. Come on, we must go before it's too late. I've kept my prince waiting long enough. But time was running out. Her husband's army advanced through the forest, armed with the device that would obliterate her only chance of escape. Ahkun Xu and Chen galloped swiftly on her precious pure black steed, whom she considered her son rather than just an animal. She knew this world was not meant for her. There was another realm of peace and true love, one that the humans from Earth were not ready for. She could see Emperor Li Chan standing before his army as his general powered the device, now aimed directly at the portal. Her steed ran faster, as if instinctively knowing what needed to be done without direction from Ahkun Xu. But for a split second, doubt crept into Ahkun Xu's mind. What if we don't make it? There's no time. The device is about to launch into the crisp, fresh air. She thought about the last kiss Li Jai had given her. Then her steed made a magnificent leap into the air, as if vaulting through an invisible fiery ring, and landed safely into the strange world of colors. The horse galloped ahead after Ahkun Xu, and Chen leapt down. Their old world and her husband fell away behind them. Just moments ago she had seen him screaming for her not to enter, but Earth moved faster. Hours had already passed. The night sky had fallen, and King Li Chan still sat upon his horse, knowing he would never see his wife or Chen again, nor even the prized steed he had given her on her 20th birthday, 5 years earlier. Now they belonged to a new world, one Emperor Li Chan was glad to be rid of. He rode off, leaving the dead clearing in his wake. Ahkun Xu, you made it, Li Jai exclaimed, appearing behind her. Without hesitation she turned and rushed into his arms. My world is where you are, Li Jai, she cried as they shared a passionate kiss. Nearby, Chen gazed around in awe at the spectacular colors enveloping her. Her eyes widened with delight when she spotted Bingwen, the humongous and luminescent electric fish that could speak. Why, hello, it's wonderful to meet you, Bingwen said, his mood brightening as his body shifted into a vibrant citrine orange. It's great to meet you, Chen replied, brimming with excitement. This is home, I am not different here. A tear rolled down her cheek, but it was one of joy. For the first time she felt truly alive and hopeful. Suddenly, a tall, peculiar lizard-human hybrid gestured in greeting from a distance, standing among a group of similar beings arranged in a circle. They were outfitted in what appeared to be futuristic spacesuits, notably lacking helmets. Greetings, voyagers of dimensions and realms, he exclaimed warmly. Salutations, Chen responded, affable in manner. Mystical, melodious orbs wove through the air around them, descending from the sky and emitting harmonious songs. Graceful birds, deer and prismatic pandas approached Ahkun Xu and Chen with joyful, welcoming curiosity, as even the horse felt at home, because this strange land was now their home.